Well, we're on the road once again. It's about to be the 2020 season, our first year on the Bassmaster Elite Series. We're heading down to do some pre-fishing because we got a new rule different from the Opens, at least in the Elite Series. You can only pre-fish up to 28 days before the event. So I got to go get in some pre-fishing before our trade show for DuraEdge in West Palm. And going to do some DuraEdge Bass Fishing Experience stuff on my way down and right after the trade show before I head home for a few days, help Megan out, do some work up there, fly back, and kick off the 2020 season in Palatka. Very excited, guys. Well, it was a productive trip at Lake Chickamauga for our pre-fish. Got a couple of days in. Really just wanted to poke around. I haven't been here this time of year, so things are a lot different. The water's about 6 feet lower than normal pool, so it changes a lot of the fishing areas. But it was very productive. Got to see what I really wanted to see and feel pretty confident. It was a productive, trip for me. So now we're heading to the St. John's, get back to Florida. Can't wait to get to some warmer weather for a little bit, but then they got the cold front coming in this weekend, so that'll be good too, to kind of see how things change too for pre-fish, and should help prepare me for our first and second Bassmaster Elite tournament. Well, morning update from the St. John's. Fairly productive morning. I've just been fishing a lot of stuff that I normally would, just checking a lot of stuff around some areas that I like to fish. The rest of the day, we're just going to be trying to fish some new stuff, check on some other stuff in different parts of the river and the lakes. Here we got 2 more days, big cold front's coming, so that's going to change a lot of things. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing what changes it's going to bring. So we're going to keep grinding here at the St. John's and keep looking for it. Well, this is our last day at Eufala. We're spending 2 days here. I've never been here, so I really wanted to just poke around the lake. It's going to help because we only get 3 practice days for the elites now. And it's really chocolate milky. It's kind of off color with all the rains and stuff. So it's going to be a lot different, I would imagine, by the time the tournament comes around. But it's still been really productive. Had to get off the water a little earlier yesterday. Had a little issue, but got that taken care of. Really looking forward to getting back to Florida. We got our STMA conference coming up next week, and then we got plenty of DuraEdge customer visits, and fishing trips, and barbecues and stuff down in Florida next week. Made it to Boca. We're here at FAU. We're hanging out by the softball field. We're going to set up and do a little cookout for Casey and the guys. Not your typical Florida day. It's a little bit cloudy, but we're hoping the rain will hold off and we can have some fun here and hang out by the softball field with the guys for a little bit. The STMA conference is really our biggest show of the year. It brings together all the course tournament managers from around the country together. For DuraEdge, we always kick it off with a big party. It's become kind of famous among the STMA crowd. The show was really cool as well. We were unveiling a new technology. It's a new capillary concrete technology. And we even got to do some fishing. Went fishing with the owner, McKnight, and Phil Deacon and Ryan Woodley from the Mets and the Brewers. We started nearby in Miami, visiting Chad, Greg, Javi, and the guys from the Miami Marlins. We headed over to the Gulf side to visit some of the other spring training teams. We started the trip over at Ed Smith Complex in Sarasota, visiting Dan, Colin, and those guys. Really enjoy that every time we see those guys. We went fishing last year with Joey, had a blast. Next stop we made was Lakeland Tigers, Brian and his crew. They were in the middle of a Wounded Warriors tournament. So then we made our way from there over to the Fort Myers Complex, which is a shared facility between the Minnesota Twins and the Red Sox, just a couple miles away. So we had a big cookout there for the whole crew, both crews actually, and played some cornhole and hang out. It was a great way to end our month-long trip before flying home for a week to help out my wife, and then hit the road to kick off the 2020 Bassmaster Elite Series season.